Hey guys, it's Dr. Kirby here, and we're back with another video. So I wasn't aware of this, but the patch 4.0 preview is here. I know about it, but I didn't hear an announcement. So this is it. It's 8 hours since it was posted. I just woke up, and yeah, let's react to it. Here we go.
Hey everyone, Alan here from the Wild Rift team.
Alan Moore.
I was off spending my wild cause, but now I'm all out. So I'm excited to be back and kick off this patch preview. First, a quick heads up. The new year brings new patch numbers, so we're dropping that boring old 3 and bringing out a shiny new 4.0.
I think they did that with 3.0 last year, right? When it was January, it was 3.0.
That being said, our content cadence isn't based on an annual cycle, so that new number isn't tied to huge changes. That's because any patch for Wild Rift can bring pretty major updates, not just the one in January.
So true, though.
We changed a huge aspect of the game a few patches ago with Elemental Rift, and we have some adjustments for this patch that are sure to shift the meta. In short, don't get anchored on that 4.0. We're going to bring gameplay changes when they're ready.
You know, I really wish they bring the console version next year. Bro.
Anyway, this patch, we're looking forward to some excitable champions, improvements for yet another role, and even more things to test in the jungle. Of course, we'll also go over our next big event and the skins you can look forward to. Welcome to Wild Rift Patch 4.0 Rising Spark.
Hold up. I'm blind. But is that Zoe? Let's see. It's the champions.
Hey everyone, it's Maddie.
Oh my gosh,
Champions
it's
product
Maddie.
lead on Wild Rift. We thought our roster needed more mischief, glitter, and world-warping arcane energy.
Uh-oh, she said the
With
words.
all that in mind, Zoe, the aspect of Twilight,
She's here.
is ready to reshape the
She
reality
is hard
of
to play.
mid-lane,
I'm just gonna be
or
real.
support for extra chaos. Zoe is a burst mage
She
who
looks
wants
so
to
pale.
steal
Or
spells,
maybe I'm blind
snipe
again.
enemies, and cause as much trouble as possible with portals.
Wow.
Her first ability, Paddle Star, throws a missile that can be redirected
That's
in
hard
flight.
to use.
The
Good
farther
luck.
it travels,
This
the
is
more
a hard,
damage it
high-skill
deals.
champion.
So when tap casting, at first the missile will fly away from your enemy. Then, recast the ability to sling it back towards them. This works super well with her ultimate, Portal Jump, which allows Zoe to blink to a new position and then blink back. This ult has a low cooldown, so get creative with Paddle Stars to delete your enemies from
Her
existence.
model looks really good.
With her second ability, Spell Thief, Zoe can steal enemy spells and enchantments on cast, which will appear on the ground for her to pick up. They'll also drop when your team last hits a minion that's holding a balloon. She can only hold one stolen cast at a time, so use them or lose them.
Oh,
Last
this is
but
the
not
rework
least,
Zoe.
Zoe's third
Wow.
ability launches a bubble that puts an enemy to sleep after a delay.
Woo!
Attacking them will deal double damage up to a cap, so snipe your snoozing foes with a long-range Paddle Star for maximum effect.
So Zoe and Lilia are
If
here
you
with
love
sleeps.
rubbing salt in the wounds of your mid-lane enemies, give Zoe a try. She's super random, and I hope she wins. And now, we're going from Z to Z. Bring the lightning with Zeri,
Hey,
the spark is on,
Filipino,
electrifying
Filipino.
the dragon lane. Like most marksmen, the majority of Zeri's damage
She's the
comes from
most
attacking
recent
enemies.
character. Oh my
But her
god.
attack, Burst Fire, works a little differently than you might expect. When you tap the attack button as Zeri, you'll fire in a direction and damage the first enemy hit, just like a skill shot ability. So be sure to aim as you go.
Wait, what?
Zeri passively gains movement speed whenever she gets a shield, and she also has some tools to slow her opponents down. Her first ability, Electrocute,
Whoa,
zaps
whoa, whoa,
an
whoa,
enemy
whoa,
with
whoa,
a
whoa.
slow.
I just realized
And
something.
her
In PC, Zeri's auto attack is using her hand. They actually made her cue her auto attack. Or maybe it's the same first skill, but they just changed the auto attack animation. That is
second
weird.
ability, Ultra Shock Laser,
See that?
fires a beam that damages and slows the first target hit. If the beam hits a wall, it'll extend its range and fire through it, applying its effects in an area.
They really changed your auto attack.
Zeri's
huh?
third
Wow.
ability, Spark Surge, is her tool for great escapes. Cast it to dash forward and empower your next attacks. If Zeri dashes to a wall, she'll jump all the way over it.
Ooh, oh wow, they look at that
Use her
coding.
ultimate, Lightning Crash, to shock nearby enemies and gain stacks of overcharge for each champion hit. While overcharged, Zeri gains movement speed,
She's gonna be so
attack
good
speed,
with
and
Lulu.
bonus damage. Her attack is faster and chains to nearby enemies, and she'll extend this effect with takedowns. As you can see, Zeri is all about attacking fast and moving fast.
Yep.
Pick her up and you'll be zipping and zapping across the rift.
Expect a zipping zapping her.
And those are our new champions for the Rising Spark patch. We've got a healthy dose of positivity with these two, so I hope they'll bring a smile to your face.
Yeesh.
Go forth and tilt your opponents with cheerfulness and tons of damage. And now, I'll hand it over to David for even more updates.
Ooh, okay, this is the one I want. Let's see what's happening.
Hi friends, I'm David, Associate Game Director for Wild Rift.
He's hot.
Let's sparkle our way to the gameplay changes for this patch. The 3-act gameplay structure is super important for Wild
wait,
Rift.
I know what they're gonna talk
where
about.
Players feel the ramp up from early to mid and then to late game. Looking over the last few patches, we feel there's room for improvement for the late stages of the game. The focus here is to increase the opportunities for comebacks while maintaining the frenetic pace of Wild Rift.
Ugh.
First, we're adding inhibitor respawns. So once an inhibitor is destroyed, it'll come back again after a little while. This way, the game won't feel like it is completely over if you lose an inhibitor early. And you'll be able to focus more on facing off against the enemy team and less on their minions.
It's an inhibitor.
Continue with the theme of climactic game ends, we're adding a mechanic that limits turtling. Once you reach the super late game, towers will begin to burn and eventually collapse. And while we don't expect this effect to trigger frequently, we want you to feel the urgency of pushing your advantage or coming back from your disadvantage.
I like that, to be honest. I'm gonna say something here. I don't know, when it's the late game, people just focusing on fights, you know. So this is a really nice change, and it brings more shorter games because there's a time limit now. You're gonna be capped. So
every patch, we look to make improvements to specific roles.
With the towers.
Last patch was all about the jungle, and for the Rising Spark patch, we're looking to improve the tank experience.
Hey, look at Mundo.
Tanks are often the unsung heroes, and it's time to show you some love with our updates. Our high-level goal is for the success and achievements of tank players to be more visible to all players. Tank items provide a ton of utility.
I swear, if they say Heartsteel here, I'm gonna scream.
But their effects are often subtle, so it's difficult for you and your teammates to notice when you're using them well. So first, we're getting some new and improved Shopkeeper stock for you. Right now, Ixali's Seajar and Dema's Plate are great first picks for tank supports, but they're mostly benefiting players who want to roam all around the map. If you're more of an aggressive tank support who wants to get ahead through laning, Dawn Shroud is now your item of choice.
Wow, Dawn Shroud?
When you immobilize a champion, Dawn Shroud's passive will damage and reveal nearby enemy champions. This effect will also trigger if you are
They changed the logo, but I know this item's on PC when it came out last year. It's good for aggressive tanks support like Leona.
Next, we're reworking some other tank items to make their powers more clear and easier to appreciate.
Makes sense.
Ranjun's Omen is getting a new passive. When you're hit by a critical strike, you'll now gain stacks. Attacking a champion will consume the stacks and heal based on the damage you took. This is replacing one of the item's old passives, which reduce damage from all critical strikes. Starting this patch, you'll need to attack to make full use of the damage reduction instead of passively gaining it, which will reward good decision making as a tank player. Frozen Heart's effect is also changing. Now, basic attacks and spells will apply stacks to your target. They will also gain stacks from attacking or hitting you or your allies with spells. Each stack will slow your enemy's attack speed up to a cap. We hope that with a stacking debuff, instead of an effect with constant uptime, Frozen Heart's impact will be more noticeable
and good decision making.
Outside of that, we're working on more tanky details that we'll share with you in an upcoming issue of Wild Rift News. Overall, you should expect new improvements for different roles across future patches as we look to continuously improve the general game health.
Okay, what's the game mode this time?
For the Rising Spark patch, we're bringing back a game mode we all know and love. All random, ultra rapid fire mode is making its triumphant return to the Rift. Queue up and play a completely random champion with super speedy spells. We're also using this game mode to test something new. In this patch, we're introducing Execute Smite, just for ARF matches. If you're jungling, you'll choose Smite for your loadout as usual, but Smite's effect won't be an active that you press. It will now be a passive instead. When you damage a monster and cause its health to fall below Smite's total damage, the spell will automatically trigger, effectively smiting the camp for you. There's no cooldown for this effect, so don't worry about accidentally wasting Smite and blue buff when you meant to use it at Dragon. There's plenty of Execute Smites to go around. We know this sounds pretty wild, and the final version of the Execute Smite might end up being a little different, depending on where our playtests land. But we'll have more exact details for you in the patch notes. So if you are an ARF playing jungle main, keep an eye out and let us know.
Dang, they're really hitting the specifics. Ooh, qual.
As always, we're looking to improve the Wild Rift experience, both in and out of the game. So here's a few quality life updates we got in the Rising Spark patch. ARM titles have been around for a little while now. We'll be adding some sub-tiers to some of those titles,
Sub-tiers?
so that it's easier to track your climb. If you're a Master of the Abyss, we're excited to give you some new milestones to show off. So you think you're the best mid laner out of your friend list? Well, this patch, you can prove it. We're adding a role leaderboard, where you'll be able to compare your role score with your friends. You'll also be able to see the top players for each role in your region. The best of the best will receive a special title. We're also adjusting how role scores work as a whole. At the start of a new rank season, your role scores will be reset, but you'll gain a boost for role scores gained in the future based on your performance past season. So you can try and reach even greater heights in your quest for lane
Are they gonna talk about season 8?
dominance. Now, I'll pass it back to Alan to round out the rest of this patch preview.
Oh, there we go. Ah! I forgot about it.
Ranked Season 8 is here, and glorious
Hey.
Crimson Nami is ready to make some
Oh,
waves.
they were right, it was
Play
Nami.
ranked games to
Woo!
claim her from the Season Rewards tab.
Yo, she's wearing a suit. Oh my god, she looks like Koinami. Quick review. It looks like Koinami. Look at that.
Don't forget, you can pick up her
Love
weapon,
that.
augment, upgrade from the ranked store.
Yes,
Best
Nami
of
needs
luck
some
on the ladder,
love.
and may
Woo!
your victory points rise like the tide.
Who's the wild pass? I actually don't know who's the wild pass.
A new masked villain is ready to take the city
villain
by
again?
storm, along with any valuables he can lay his hands on.
Who the hell is that?
Heroes beware, supervillain Graves is ready to lie,
Wow.
cheat, and steal his way to the end of Wild Pass
We're still
Season
on that?
8, and look
Dang.
cool while doing it. Be sure to plunder his Ascended
wow.
skin from the Wild Pass Emporium before he sneaks away.
We love the guys. Okay, events.
This patch is bringing plenty of good luck and festivities. Lunar New Year is coming, and we've got some surprises in store for our events.
Yeah.
Get ready to
Lunar New Year means all the old skins from Lunar New Year are coming back.
explore a world inspired by paper cutting art, where you'll
Oh my
get
gosh,
to
is
know a
that
few different
Zoe?
champions and help them enjoy
We know who
the
that bitch is,
celebration.
right?
The new year is a busy time, so you have to group up to grab everything you need.
Wow.
But that's all we can say for now.
I'm hungry.
Just
I
make
didn't eat
sure
yet.
you're ready to cook up some fun. We're also bringing back a futuristic theme that many of you will recognize.
Project.
High-tech cyberpunk energy is your speed.
Project Zeri. That's Project Zeri.
Surge is ready to initiate in patch 4.0. Your directive is clear, so prepare for new skins and new rewards when this event commences.
Hello. Skins time. Woo!
And of course, the moment we've all been waiting for.
Let's talk about the
Time
skins.
for a look at our skins coming this patch. Whether you're an attentive student or a bit of a cut-up, we're sure there's something in this montage for you.
Wait, I'm gonna be pausing a lot in this part, so if you're bored with this, because I find importance in reviewing skins, so let's talk about it. Okay, this is actually not a bad skin. At least we're getting a Battle Academia. Wow, this looks so much better than her splash art. I didn't know that was a skirt. I honestly thought she was wearing pants in the splash art. Look at her hair. Love that. Okay, Principal Yumi. Okay, weird. Wow, the background looks so different. Hey, Firecracker Vayne. All the Vayne mains are gonna be like, ugh, there's a lot of Vayne mains today. Love that. Okay, Mythmaker Seraphine, and then everyone gets triggered. Seraphine mains get triggered on Reddit. Like, it's fine, guys. Come on. She looks really nice. She looks like Hu Tao. She looks like from Genshin Impact. She looks like Amber. Girl, who's she playing? Oh, okay, this is the legendary skin that I was rumored, Mythmaker Gwen. She looks small. She looks tiny. Oh wow, she looks pretty. Okay, she looks... This is Genshin Impact. Okay, Mythmaker though, she looks like, somewhat. I love the background. I love their Lunar New Year backgrounds. Who's that? Camille? Wow, yes, she is giving. She is giving. She is giving. Who the hell is this? Caitlyn. Oh, she looks like she's giving Kagura vibes from from her skin in Mobile Legends. I'm just gonna say that right now. Okay, okay. Oh, her gun is a display. Oh, yeah, look at that. Hey, my favorites. I love Project Red actually. I don't play him, but I love this skin. Lucian, a little too late for that now. He should have been the early batch. And Yi as well. Yi. I thought Yi was gonna be in the release patch, but then it was Ash, so it was weird. Zeri. I heard there was a leak about Zeri from like a fan art, but it's true. Wow, she looks nice.
Thanks for joining us in this patch
nice,
preview. Let us know how these gameplay changes feel, especially for the tank players out there. Plus, we hope you'll enjoy our newest zippy, zany champions. Just watch out where you put those portals, okay?
Sneaky, sneaky.
That's all for now, and I'll see you on the Rift in the Rising Spark update.
That was nice in it. Okay, let's talk about it. I'm kind of excited for the skins in this patch 4.0. I don't know what we're gonna talk about in the changes in terms of gameplay. Not much changes to rank as well. I really hope they do delve into it. Glad that we're focusing on tanks with Even Shroud. Wait, it's called Dawn Shroud here. Interesting. Even Shroud. I'm gonna call it because PC. But yeah, what do you guys think of it? This queen. You know when these skins come out, there's gonna be borders and stuff. You know, we're gonna buy a bundle, and this could be my first epic skin for surfing because I've been using the KDA for so long. What do I want to talk about? The Gwen for a second. I don't want to waste time on this video. No, not Camille. Camille. No, where's Gwen? Gwen. Let's talk about Gwen. She looks short, and you can tell she's a legendary skin because she changed forms just now, which is kind of a big deal in Wild Rift territory because there was a change in Star Guardian Rakan. Remember that? The redeemed one? There was a color change, so I guess this is like a full-on like big project. But she looks kind of short. Is this how short Gwen is? You know, I thought it was Annie or something. I thought it was Zoe. I mean, I love her outfit. You know, I'm curious about the quality because there's a lot of controversies about Mythmaker sucking in PC. You know, Irelia especially. We'll see. But yeah, that was the reaction. What a way to start the morning, right? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, like it. I do, you know, mostly Wild Rift, but I am a variety, you know, content creator, VTuber here. And yeah. If you want to donate to my coffee and support the channel in the long run, all the links of that will be in the description below. So yeah, I probably won't add an intro to this. So if you're curious where there's no intro, because I just wanted to straightly upload this. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.